cousin from the NT just sent me this clip, and it's about the NT Chief Minister. She was telling people to go back to Melbourne and so forth, and it's in regards to the water system up in Northern Territory. Now, when did it become possible that we can eat money? And soon, it'll be in the form of a digital format. So it's air. You know, what people forget is that water is a very spiritual thing all around the world, not just Australia, but for us mob. It's a cleansing. It's a food source. It's the rejuvenation in the wet season of a new beginning. Animals come to life. The land comes to life. We come to life. It's a birthing system. So there's a lot more to it, but that's all I'm going to give for now. But then you've got the NT Chief Minister coming on here telling people to go back to Melbourne, when yet you got TOs, traditional owners, sitting there in that group of people telling the government, stop destroying their waterways. You know, what are you going to do? Eat money? But then you have Tanya Plibersek, this standing around like she fucking does, twinkle her little fingers, airhead. That woman is an airhead. And then no one does anything. And people say, oh, well, what can I do? I'm just one person. Well, you make up 27 million people that live in this country. This doesn't just affect communities. This affects towns, cities, wildlife, our earth, our waterways, our systems. If we aren't nourished by the earth, who's going to nourish you? Pharmaceutical companies? Oh, that's right. The government will start throwing money at, you know, building up forgotten species because they've got fundings for all that. Well, how about we take care of the land now that we have? We take care of the animals now before they become extinct, and then throw money into a money pit trying to rebirth them. Our waterways are important. Think about that. And those people in NT and other people in the areas and other farmers, they'll need your support on this as well. Stand up for something, because this is not the Australia I grew up in.
One of the other key things we will do is cease funding of the Environmental Defender's Office. And the activists standing out the front, you are wasting your time. Go back to Victoria or wherever else you want to cause trouble, but you are not welcome here.
We was at the protest yesterday. We were standing in unity with the rest of the people that were there. Look at us. Do we look like we come from Victoria? Or do we look like we come from the Northern Territory? And Leah, just remember, you don't tell any non-Indigenous brothers and sisters that's standing in unity with us to go back down south. So they got every right to stand up for water. Tanya, we want to let you know, we want a total ban on fracking in the Northern Territory, whether you like it or not. This is our land we're standing up for, not yours. Leah and Tanya, you both should have come down to Borrell and face the Borrell people.
Because we're here speaking up for our water. Water is life.